What if I told you that you can heal yourself just by your thoughts alone? Let's get it. Listen, it's your boy Papa Duck. I've told y'all time after time about the placebo effect. That was definitely one of the topics that I had on the podcast that we do every Wednesday at 8:30. The placebo effect. I've always told y'all, just off thought alone, you can heal yourself. I haven't had a cold, the flu, fever in years. And like we had on the podcast the other day, where I told y'all words are spells. Every word, or most words, have emotions attached to it. When I say sick, you automatically know what that means. So when you go to coughing and acting like you're sick, your body starts following what your mind tells it. It's called the placebo effect. And if you don't know what a placebo is, I suggest you look it up. In other words, just check out this video.
Your own brain is your best pharmacy. Everything in your head will fix everything in your body. Everything in your head will fix everything in your body. Everything in your head will fix everything in your body. And that's all we really need to know, but we need to re-educate ourselves to access that. One of the biggest obvious facts that always gets me upset is Prozac, one of the biggest selling drugs on the planet, has been verified in a laboratory testing by the drug companies to be no more effective than a sugar pill. And yet it's billions of dollars in this, and that's because people believe in Prozac. But that's called the placebo effect. That's called the placebo effect. That's called the placebo effect. And yet the side effects from Prozac are disastrous. We see ourselves as single individual entities. This is a misperception. You are not a single entity, you are a community, because the living things are called cells, and you are made up of about 50 trillion cells, so your body is a community. And why that's relevant is when I would work in my cell cultures, and I'd take my culture dish and put it into a bad environment, the cells will physically get sick, you can see that, they'd stop growing, they start dying, and then I take that culture dish, same dish, move it out of that bad environment, put it into a good environment, the cells would immediately recover, start growing and reproducing and flourishing. Why is that important? Because think about this as who you are. You are skin-covered petri dishes. You have 50 trillion cells in your petri dish under your skin. You take your petri dish and put it in this negative environment, I can assure you, I already know what's going to happen. You're going to cause those cells to get sick. Not that the cells are organically sick, they're just complementing what the environment is. And the relevance, take your skin-covered petri dish, move it into a better environment, and the cells will immediately get well. And the relevance about that is you're not a victim, you're a master. You are the controller of this, and we were not teaching that in school. All we were teaching is, victims, you don't heal yourself, somebody else does it, and that was totally wrong.
You were saying you change your thinking, and that is what erases essentially the disease. But how do you tell your cells from your mind to go do it now, please? I mean, it's is it that simple?
Yeah, it's that simple. Now let me chime in on that for 1 second. Listen, remember when I tell y'all words are spells, and words have emotions attached to them. You feel what I'm saying? You know what the word sick means because you was taught what the word sick means. So when you when you cough one time or you go to feeling a certain way, you tell yourself you're sick. Your body is an instrument of your mind. You feel me? Me, I haven't had a cold, flu, fever, none in years because I reversed everything. I don't know what the word sick means, so therefore my body can't comply to that word. You feel what I'm saying? And he also said something important about how you put your cells in a negative environment. You see what happens, it starts to die and it starts to not grow. This is the same thing with us. We cohabitate. Anywhere you put us, we're going to cohabitate based on our surroundings. That's why we are put in these situations like the hood. That's why certain words are meant to be told to us that it means this and it means that. And they take those same words and use them against us. Pay close attention, man. I'm trying to wake y'all up. I know a lot of y'all gonna say, dang, man, you know, y'all might question that. Y'all might say, hey, that don't sound right. the only reason you saying it don't sound right because you haven't been taught that. Now just think, if you haven't been taught what a placebo is, if you've been fooled that Prozac is merely a sugar pill, which is a placebo pill, along with a lot of other pills that's on the shelf in the drugstores. If you knew these things and you knew they hid these things from you, just imagine some of the things that you don't know that they hid. If they hid that, just imagine what they did hide. Your body, your consciousness. Like, you have to understand, this is divine right here. This is divine. That's why I tell people, fall in love with yourself. You don't need no weed extensions and eyelashes and makeup, and you don't need all that. Fall in love with yourself. Because I'm telling y'all, I keep saying this all the time, think outside the box. If you thinking inside the box, you are control, you right where they want you to be. Just like I told y'all about the Eve gene. Look it up. Mitochondria. The Eve gene is the only gene found in black American women that mutates and can make and produce every other nationality on earth. Why do they hide these things from us? Please research this stuff behind me. Don't take what I say, go research it. But don't it just intrigue you? Don't it just, and it's interesting how your mind can heal you. That's why I tell you, be careful what you tell yourself. Be careful of the things you think of. Stop being negative. Your body is an instrument of your mind. Thought is the purest thing in the world, because that's the first thing. Then come manifestation. So if you think you can't do something, you've halfway lost. Because you're going to act as if I can't do it, which is going to give you poor results. Everything you do, your head up and your chest out, you knock it down. Very, very, very important and imperative that you think positive at all times. Even more importantly, like he said, the environment. Just like our cells adapt to an environment, whether it's acidic or it's pH balanced, or if it's negative or it's positive, however you want to put it. If you put people in a negative environment, look what happens. You put them in a positive environment, look what happens. All I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to change the way you think. Because that's the first thing. If you think a different way, you will act a different way. It's a lot of things y'all don't know that y'all haven't been taught, and it's for a reason. But I'm going to learn you, though. I'm going to teach you as much as I can. I respect everybody that been following me, that been rocking with me. And I'm just doing my part. So I hope y'all learned something from this video. Definitely like, subscribe, comment, do what you do. And yeah, it's just crazy how we've been lied to, how we've been kept in darkness. Just crazy. But anyway, man, y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. Share the video. Give it a thumbs up, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all show me some love, man. And all I ask is, if you see any kind of promo running on these videos, just let them run. That's the only contribution that I can ask from y'all. And it keeps me going, keeps everything going. But anyway, at the end of the day, I hope y'all learned something. It's your boy Papa Doug.